Now that we're still talking here, guys, I know the president left, but we got our new members here. What are some of the goals that you guys want to accomplish in this group? I just want to be a part of it and hang out with you guys. That's my goal.
Same.
Yeah.
I unwind with you guys. Like literally, my stress level from 1 to 10 was a 12 today. Like I've got so much stuff going on. Real estate's not easy. Like I wish it was, but it's not. And I come here and I'm like, I literally looked at the clock and I'm like 10 minutes before I go make my drinks, show up, and I'm like, forget about whatever happened today. Like I'm here with you guys, Dimitri. I don't think I ever met Dino. Like I need to follow you everywhere. Like I literally, am I following you on Twitter or like YouTube? If not, I will be.
We'll make it happen. Yeah, likewise, man. Likewise. Love what
Check him out on YouTube too. Check him out on YouTube because I remember Dino when you used to film in the closet,
Mm-hmm.
And
in the closet.
Yeah, I was living with my parents, and so it was just a little closet, and I was like, I don't have anywhere to film, but I'm gonna make it in here. And then now I'm in a new home, but I have a walk-in closet, and then I got a green screen. So,
perfect.
Still in a closet just for humility, but privacy, sound. It sounds good in here with all the clothes. Kind of, you get no echoes or anything. But anyways, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, man, I love your analytics. I really do, and I love the fact that you can bring that to the group because I'm an analytical person when it comes to my profession. But when it comes to like numbers and stuff, stay away from me. I'm not that guy. I'm the optimistic guy. But like I love the fact there's different facets in this group. We got Dino, we got Fro with his positivity, we got Dimitri there, and I can only imagine, Dimitri, we have like talents you haven't shown us yet. So.
Yeah. Where are you from, Dimitri?
I'm from Canada, Calgary.
Oh, Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
He drove down to Decon, Fro.
Oh,
I drove there, and that's how we met.
I was supposed to be at Decon, but instead I flew to New Orleans instead because of the dates. I thought they were separate. No, they were the exact same weekend. So that whole weekend beyond, I was in New Orleans, and I caught COVID in New Orleans.
Well, we got COVID in Anaheim. So
Either way, you would have gotten COVID.
COVID everywhere.
The test never said it was COVID, but it damn near felt like it. Yeah, we all got sick. It's like we're all making out with each other. The only one that didn't get sick was D. So didn't forget about you, Daniel. Daniel, like I was just telling D this, like, for the podcast, like every episode is my favorite, but when it comes from a technical standpoint, Daniel's episode was my favorite, and I had such a fun time making his episode. Dude, you're such a fun guy to like just talk with, man. Like when we got off the call with you last week, I was just telling Dean, man, wasn't that just so much fun with him? Like we had a good time with you, dude. So I love the freshness that you bring to the group. Like you literally bring the freshness, and
Congratulations on the baby too. I listened the whole way. I didn't know you were a father. Congratulations.
Wait, me or that Daniel? I'm confused now.
Me, Daniel. You 1-year-old, right?
Yeah. Evolve.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I knew it was me, but then I was confused for a second. Okay,
it's okay.
I appreciate it. I honestly do. I work on cars all day. I get to come home and spend some time with the girl and put her down and get me a little me time. So that's what. Then VV is me time, and doing this YouTube thing is kind of just like my outlet now. I didn't really talk about it much before, but like my thing was gaming. I had a probably a little gaming problem, but I was on Fortnite a lot. I was always on games whenever I could. Spent some more time with the wifey, of course, and then we had a baby, and now I'm less on games and more on my phone. But yeah, I don't know. We're strolling along, and I think I did it mainly to flip something, but also now I'm here to collect. Just trying to be here for the long run. And I'm running short here, so I don't know. I don't know how much longer I can collect here. I gotta go flipping mode. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
you got
it's,
your live stream tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, man. Are you gonna bring people up?
I want to. That's why I was like thinking of doing a StreamYard because it might be easier that way. So I
Yeah.
think so. I think I want to do it just so that you can just hang out, chill,
Yeah, that'd be
have
cool.
a conversation.
You throw a link on there and VV Arcade's in the chat. He's jumping on. You know he's jumping on. Yeah.
He's
Heck,
in
I
a,
might jump on.
Yeah, throw it in there, and then if you call anyone out, then it'd be like, oh shit, he's putting him on the spot. Yeah, I gotta go up.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll have to. I mean, I think I was doing good last time trying to keep up with the chat most times. So I'll just keep it that way and share a little fun,
Yeah.
In the morning it's all coffee. So we're just gonna talk some comics that I'm doing. I'm trying to get more comics. I'm really debating on selling everything collectible wise. Maybe like 50, but we'll see. I don't know yet.
Well, to put it in perspective, I only own 57 collectibles. In fact, I only owned 10 at one time. It was just all comics, but mainly comics is what I know. It's what, kept me here. And, and also reinvigorated the collecting aspect that I used to, do when I was a kid. But I've slowly been buying like Marvel Mighties because they're super cheap, and I like Ant-Man. I think people in the chat know that I like Ant-Man. And I've been buying just like, random things that are just super cheap off the floor. Like I think I bought a Captain Carter. I think in 1946 Captain Carter, which was the same year of the first season of Agent Carter. So
that's a good one. Little mints like that will be worth it for sure.
Well, I already had a couple people DM me asking to buy it, and I told them no. So I don't know if that was a good thing or not, because I didn't even say, well, how much do you want to buy it for? I should have started with that.
Now's not the time. Just wait for a bull market, then you could sell that thing.
Yeah.
Like that's the fun thing about mint numbers is there's some key ones, but then there's some also like outside the box stuff, like movie years, comic first appearances, or just someone's birthday. I mean, so it's fun. It just adds a whole nother element to it. I can't wait till we can search for mint numbers because it's so difficult right now. You have to be checking the market all the time for the mint you want. Yeah. That's what's rough about it. But yeah, once they get that, and then we can trade. You'll be able to. What I was thinking is, I mean, like I have a couple mints that I look for that I don't think anyone would really care about, but it's my birthday or like the area code of the city I live in or something like that. And I try to buy mints lower than that. That way I can trade with somebody and they'll be like, oh, I'm upgrading my mint and just do a clean swap. So I'm just waiting for that. But yeah, I'm always looking at mint numbers, especially in the bear market, because people are dropping decent for floor.
Yeah.
This is the time to be stacking those.
Speaking of, I got that Green Lion Voltron 0984. First appearance Voltron is September 1984.
Nice.
So
See,
I think that one's gonna hold weight, maybe, but I'm gonna hold that.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
interesting to see when people post stuff on the kind of mints that they're collecting. And then they go in like full detail on this and this. I'm like, wow, okay, that's really interesting. Like, I learned stuff about someone on Twitter that I didn't know about because of a mint number. Like, yeah.
Yeah, birth years and like years in general might do good as well later.
Yeah.
I think that Andre Jick, I haven't heard from him in a while, but he has like the 862 Secret Rare Spider-Man. So August 1962 was the first appearance. So that was like a damn good one to get.
Yeah.
So it's just stuff like that. I like looking for those.
Definitely significant for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
you gotta go and reference with Chris Sever. That guy is a mint hunter. Him and Mazer, they're constantly just looking for mints, and yeah, like that's all they told me via an email. That's all they do all the time. They just scan the app looking for key dates. It's kind of a trip.
It is, especially these days, man.
What is everyone? So like, okay, I got a question. What is your prized possession in VV? Like, is in like a collectible or a comic? It can be anything. I'll go first. My prized possession in VV is Ultimate Fallout 4 Secret Rare. The cover, love the cover. I have the physical book facsimile in hand, but just love the character, love the storyline, even though it's very short. That's my comic. That's the one that I like the most. My favorite collectible in the app.
Oh, you're talking about comic or collectible or whatever?
Yeah, comic or collectible.
Oh,
to me, it's the same.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
about you, Dimitri?
Well, mine is the Aston Martin for sure. Because I mean, I have a lot of valuable comics, but none of them are as valuable to me as the Aston Martin. Because there's only 500 of them. I know right now there's a lot of more scarce comics, and I'm trying to chase all those like really scarce secret rares, but probably not to keep. If they're gonna pump, I'm gonna sell them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like first appearance Rogue, I mean, it's super scarce. Probably it's gonna be very valuable, but I don't know who really wants it.
It's an ugly cover. Rogue.
It is, yeah.
Oh,
Rogue, yeah. The ultra rares though.
Yeah, ultra rares that they're not worth much. Nobody's gonna say their prized possession is an ultra rare.
Maybe Alex.
Well,
yeah.
Well, compared to a secret rare,
yeah. Yeah, so definitely the Aston Martin, yeah. And I got it on a drop, so that's things that you got on a drop, you value them more than something you bought after.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Took the words right out of my mouth because mine is ultra rare Spider-Man. I didn't go for the secret rare one. I went for the ultra rare because I was never getting drops. So I went for the ultra rare because it wasn't a blind box back then. And I got like a 259, some like decent mint, and Spider-Man's my favorite. And then I also got AF-15 common on the drop too. So those are my two like grails. And I, like you said about the getting them on the drop, there's something special about that. And I don't know. I'm a believer in like that being more important as time goes on, that if it hasn't been traded, that might be like have a premium to it. But I don't want to trade it anyways. I'm just going to hold it for, I mean, those will probably be the last two things that I sell. So, yeah.
Awesome. What about you, Fro? I know what it is already. It's a trick question.
My first drop, first collectible I hit on a drop was that Walt.
Really?
I still have it.
Nice.
Yes.
It got up to $50,000. My family was like, list it, sell it for 50 grand. Let's go.
That's a trip to Hawaii.
That's many trips back to Hawaii,
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
That's penthouse style.
First drop. Penthouse, right? I kept it. It's gonna go back, if not further beyond. I believe in the team. I believe in the product. There's nothing like it. There's no one in the ring, any heavy hitters close to BB. So you got recur passes were what, $400, $300. They're now like $30 to get a recur pass.
Don't remind me.
I was gonna say, that experience.
I want to get one. but I'm
And I
like,
could have flipped it too, man. I just held that silly thing.
oh, you believe in what you believe in. You know, it's just one of those things where, you know, I met Dan David. I got my VV logo. I still have it, you know, and I'm holding on to the VV logo, the gold and silver. I'm holding on to my Walt that I got. Everything else is just fluff, man. Like all this, if it all goes to zero, I'm cool with it because I got some cool stuff. I can, you know, mess around with it in AR, VR, AR. But I'm a long-term investor. You would never hear me FUD VV ever. I don't care about, you know, if there's timelines that aren't met. Who cares? The team is doing what they need to do to make sure that if and when they put out the very first commercial and the built like millions of Americans see this, they're going to flood. The gates have to be open and wide enough to accommodate all these new users. I get that. It's not going to happen overnight. It may not be another week. It may not be another month. It may not be another quarter. I don't even care because if we're selling, I'm buying. And just like real estate, you know, they're not making any more of it. That's it. What we have, the dirt we have now in the world is all the dirt we're having. We're not going to make any more dirt. When there is an edition size that comes out and it says this is how many the edition size is, that's it. We're done. I get it. I just want other people to understand what I understand. But they don't, because they want to get in, make their money, flip, and leave. And they're done. Like, okay, bye.
You want to pick up that mic from the floor?
Long-term investor. Like I'm here for the long run. Like I've been buying up stuff left and right. I probably bought over 100 ultra rares in the last 2 weeks. It's random. I'm looking. Someone floors an ultra rare. Okay, I'll buy it. And there's this guy named Dino that's been doing it. Dino. I'm buying up all his stuff because he floors everything. Like, that's cool. It's cool. Like he's always flooring stuff. I'm always buying whatever he's flooring because it's well below floor price when he floors it, you know. And 2, 3, 5, 10 years from now, I don't even care because I know this is no one's coming onto the platform just hitting home runs like BB is. You know, it's who else has Disney? Name another place that brand platform that has Disney. There's zero. Like, it's a no-brainer. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why people are flooding the spaces. Twitter. Like, I look and I laugh and I'm like, only if you guys knew. Only if you guys knew. I am 46. I'll be 46 here in a couple of months, right? I'm 45. I'll be 46 here pretty soon. I've lived life. I've seen the ups and downs, right? I don't know what they're doing. Like, I don't get it.
You gotta.
Like it's,
They're mad they don't have their money yet.
I think some people are over leveraged.
Oh, for sure.
over leveraged.
If you check out my Twitter, I did a video of the guy from Valuetainment. He was giving a talk and he was all about thinking long term. And he was saying that most people don't make it because they're caught in the day-to-day stress and they don't think 2, 5, 10 years down the road. And that's exactly what you're saying right now. Think long term. You don't think all this stuff's going to get worked out by then. And I mean, they're not going to, like you said, this is the first time Walt's on the blockchain. That never happens again. Mickey Mouse. We have how many Mickey Mouse collectibles now? The first one is in that partner statue, and that's never replicated. And there's only 4,000 people that can have that. So they're never doing that again. You know, they might come out with another Walt and Mickey statue, but it's not the first. So, I mean, yeah, that's one of my goals is to buy one of those. But yeah, it's just crazy to see these people. Like, you obviously came to the space and spent a lot of money because you believed in something.
Mm-hmm.
What changed, you know, just because Vivi missed a few deadlines? I mean, it's the bear market. You can count on every single bear market. There's going to be a narrative that pushes people out, and every bull market, there's going to be a narrative that is going to push people in. And it's just like, I've seen it in crypto. It's like, you can set your watch by it. You know, when the bear market's supposed to happen, it's going to come, and you're going to see negative news, and vice versa with the bull market. It's just the cycle, you know.
Yeah.
FUD will always be there.
Crazy.
It is.
Just attracts everybody, and then vice versa.
Yeah, and then the problem also is like patience. You know, like Fro says he's close to 46. Well, I'm 2 years behind you, brother. So, and I've seen a few things myself, and like a good example is like, just talk about over leverage. I'm very over leveraged on one stock, and I bought it in 2017, and I've held on to that stock. I still have it. And luckily, because I bought it in 2017, and you do the homework along the years that you're holding an asset, right? You always follow the company, look at the balance sheet. And this is just an example because Vivi is completely different, right? But you just keep your finger on the pulse is what I'm trying to say. And, you make the right decisions or not, whether you want to hold or find an exit point. But I held, and that's the kind of person that I am. And, till this day, that stock's capitulated, and I've never been in the red. Never. I'm still in the green. I could sell Tesla stock right now, and Dee and I could go take a vacation. Not that I'm bragging. I'm just saying in terms of my entry point and where the stock is at now and my value in the stock. Yeah. Patience. And you're right. Look at the team. Look at the IP. That's enough research, and then just go down that rabbit hole, right? So
no, I agree.
We were talking if somebody's gonna buy Vivi, if David and Dan are gonna leave, everybody's gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna follow Vivi anymore. So it's everybody follow them mainly. It's not Vivi. They are Vivi.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Well, after meeting them, because if you don't meet them, you really don't know. That's why it's important to come to those.
What he just said is very key. Meeting them, and yes, you get some euphoria, and you got to kind of like sift through that, filter through the euphoria, because then when you hang out, I don't want to say you turn into a moon boy, but everything is just fun and positive, right? Yeah. But at the same time, when you meet them, talk to them, as Fro just explained, he talked to David, and as Dimitri said, Dimitri also got to hang out with the team. I know he had dinner with them and stuff like that. So when you hang out with the team and you get to see them in person, and they bust their ass,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get a different outlook, but you got to experience that, right? And I hope everyone gets to experience that, and I hope I get to experience it with you guys too. Again,
Yeah, I hope I get to meet you guys in person. Besides Dimitri,
there's 3 guys in California over here, and I want to meet all 3 of you guys.
Daniel,
when Dimitri can fly down instead of drive down this time.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Make it easier on yourself.
Yeah.
So you started realting?
I'm sorry?
Did you start in realting? Is that where you started, like all your business and everything?
No. It's funny story. Like I've always been in the collecting type of field. My parents own an antique shop, so I knew value at a young age. If I saw something and I knew that it was from like the Ming Dynasty, it wasn't worth what it was tagged, and it's worth thousands, 20, 10, $50,000. Like I know right away. That kind of led me into collecting. I've always been a collector. If you see my house, I got stuff that will blow your mind. You're like, where's that from? Like, I got a jade artifact from the Ming Dynasty that's worth probably over $500,000. $500,000 sitting in my closet
I was
in
gonna
a
say,
box.
just sitting at your house.
Holding that walt's nothing.
And Walt's nothing compared.
Way more
You know what? Walt's my first drop, so it means like you got this value to it, like it's sentimental. But that, like you said, that jade, it's worth probably like realistically, if I were to sell it at Sotheby's or maybe if I contacted another auction house, I'd probably get a couple million for it. But it's been in family for forever. No, I'm not going to sell it. It's, it might just stay in my closet forever until I decide to sell it. If I ever need the money, like it's like one day woke up and I want to sell everything. I'm moving to Hawaii, hang out with Hananu and D.
Anytime, all of you, anytime.
I'm selling it.
Just call me. I'll pick you up. Anytime.
But yeah, like I've got pieces in my house. I'm looking right now at Jim Thorpe autograph. You guys know Jim Thorpe, the guy pretty much invented football. I literally got an autograph from him from 1918, Michael Jordan autograph. I flew to North Carolina to buy this. Like they're like, hey, we got this Jordan autograph. It was secured from one of these it was a private event, a charity event. I'm like, okay, I'll fly out. I'll look at it. So bought a plane ticket, flew out, saw it, bought it. It was certified, brought it back to California. It's up on the wall right now. Like it's hanging right there, but to me, I see it every day, but to someone else, they'd probably walk in and go, what the hell? You got Michael Jordan? Like, yeah, it's been there last couple of years. It's cool. Take a picture if you want, So that's worth about 5 Walt's right now, the way it sits. So Jim Thorpe, I don't know, worth about 4 Walt's. Like, and that's just one of many things that I've owned, but it's just, it's, I'm like Hananu might have said it before, I'm like a little tadpole or a minnow, like, compared to the whales out there. It's a minnow, man. Like, I think you said that, right? You said that, right? Like
I think I called you something of sort of like a small fish.
Yeah, guppies.
A guppy. That's what it is.
A guppy.
Guppy. Yeah. If you're a guppy, man, I'm an ant.
We're just normies. We're just normies.
Yeah.
The guppy
I'm a
eats.
rock. Oh shoot. Yeah, but it goes back to what you said. If you don't need the money, then you don't have to get rid of it. Yeah.
It's a good store of value too, right? I mean,
yeah.
What good is having a bunch of cash where it's going down in value every single year the more they print? It's good to have a store of value and just be diversified. It's like, you know what I mean?
What do they call it? Like a Veblen good, right? Like a high value good or something like that. I think Andre Jick coined that once too, like a Veblen good. I think he considered NFTs from VV something similar to a Veblen good. I can kind of relate to that on the comic side, depending on the older key books. But yeah, man, it sounds like you got way more than the rest of us there, Fro.
I'm very low key. Like, you'd never hear me come out and talk about monetary value. Like, that's not what I do. My job is to make every one of you guys laugh and smile, chuckle. That's where I get my enjoyment. Not if I'm posting stuff of, hey, look at me, look what I own. And no, that's not me. Who cares? I'd rather get more enjoyment of seeing like Dino laugh at one of my posts on one of my tweets, and he goes, that's funny.
That's all the poetry, man. That poetry was awesome.
Right, Daniel? Dude,
poetry is amazing, bro. You can touch hearts with that one.
Yeah,
messed
and I
around a
love
lot.
the SNL vibe that you're doing, man. That's like when I finally heard what you wanted, your vision, I'm like, okay, I know what he wants to do. Yes, and it was perfect. I loved it.
Yeah, that's all I do. Like it's just I'm more focused on keeping the positive vibes in DV, and hopefully people understand what we have is very unique. It's not, no other platform is even on the same like arena as we are. They don't have the IPs that we have. So a lot of my investments, I've made great investments, and I made a lot of crappy ones, but my great ones over the years have outweighed my crappy ones. So with that said, VV, I think we're very early right now. So all those that cash out early, FUD, they don't have this, they don't have that. Well, who cares? It's not ready yet. You know, we're not ready for 2 million users overnight yet. Because the moment they release that one commercial is all it's going to take. And if they do it, it's over. You know, like overnight. It's going to be like overnight change. So
Look what happened when Disney put out a tweet about the golden moments. That was madness. So yeah, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, if they start advertising it, just that alone. Yeah, but I really value your guys's like experience in collecting, because this is my first experience collecting. Crypto was my first experience investing, so I am a baby at all of this, and I'm making some terrible mistakes. But it's so cool to hear you guys have been doing this for a long time. You have an eye for it, and that's why I watch a lot of YouTube and try to soak all that up, because I got to learn. I don't want to make all my own mistakes. I want to learn from other people's mistakes too. And so, yeah, I mean, you guys are blowing me away as far as like the stuff that you have collected throughout the years, and just the market cycles you've lived through. And, you know, it's valuable, very, very valuable. So it's cool that you guys are sharing it too.
I think and I appreciate you saying that. For the collecting aspect, it's the passion of it, and you know, getting back into it reinvigorated that passion to a point where now D, who's never collected comics, she's got the passion. Like yesterday, my flight was delayed, so where'd she go? She went to the LCS and bought comics. You know, say, hey, I bought you comics. I'm like, my wife bought me comics. That's awesome, right?
And I was late picking him up. I was like, I'm almost there. And there was
And I was late.
traffic. I was like, God, frick, man.
Yeah. What about you guys?
absolutely.
What about you, Dimitri and D and Evolve? You know, for the collecting aspect, you guys got that passion?
Well, I started collecting because of Vivi, and now I kind of get in real life comics a little bit. I got some other stuff like coins and stuff.
We can see your back, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing valuable there really.
That's sentimentally though.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I really like
Okay.
collecting all the facsimiles, like of like nice comics. Yeah,
What kind of
but
coins?
Tara McPherson too, right?
Yes.
Is that?
yeah, I got the Tara McPherson stuff from the Decon
Mhm.
when I
Very
went
They
to,
look good. Those
to
are
Anaheim.
look
Yeah.
good.
So now, like Hanano was saying, that's a memory, and you remember where you were when you got that. You know,
Yeah.
so every day you look at that, you're like, oh man, Decon, that's cool.
Were you hungover when you bought that?
Probably I was hungover the whole weekend.
It's a good memory, right?
One big hangover.
I
That
missed that. I missed the Lambo presentation because I was hungover.
Me too. We came after. In fact, we were late for the sleep-in photo shoot. So
Man, I really wish I went. I was supposed to go, but I didn't get the chance. I don't know what was going on. I was too busy or something. But I got the hat, and then I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go to Decon. We're gonna have some fun. And then I don't know what happened. But
were you maybe shy or something, or you had like maybe that you know, maybe you felt like, okay, I want to go, but I don't know anybody, kind of a thing?
No, I think we just couldn't go. Like I
Okay.
deadass wanted to go, and then something came up. So I was like, all right, well, whatever. I guess maybe next year, maybe not. I don't know.
The
Hopefully,
reason I
we get something this year here in LA or something, you know, that way I can meet up with everybody or something, you know.
Yeah.
But I want to add a little bit to the collecting thing. My nostalgia is cars, so my big thing that I want in my life is a '55 Chevrolet Bel Air 4-door. Mainly because that touches heart with me with my grandpa. He passed on, and that's something I want back. um, but yeah, cars is my main thing. Like I love cars. I need that. I need a Supra. I need a RX-7. You know what I mean? Those are a little bit of dreams, but like that's just kind of like my thing. I want to do more car wise. I want to get my daughter into go-karts as early as I can, just to get myself into the scene. Like I got connects for as welders and this and that. Like I have somewhat of a plan, but at the same time I'm still building. So yeah, I mean I think my thing is cars. So the whole VB thing came after, I think, the baby was coming and I was playing video games a lot, and then somehow TikTok convinced me into golden moments. So my first drop was Iron Man. Still have it, never sold it. I was gonna sell it at 3K. I was gonna sell everything at that point, but then I was like, nah, I'm holding. But yeah, I still have those. Yeah. VV kind of is what stepped me into crypto, Web3, and everything else. So that's my background, is just that pretty much.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
It's so cool to see.
I just said that earlier, but I mean, I don't know. That's where Evolve Collects came in. I didn't know what to do with the name. I knew I wanted to make some sort of brand, and that was Evolve. And then YouTube kind of just was like, what am I doing with YouTube? I'm collecting. I'm picking a niche, which is collecting. So it kind of felt right. Now I'm just doing it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and I thought he was new when we first started talking, because I've never seen him before. But apparently he's been here for quite a while, just kind of inactive in the community until now.
Yeah, so so golden moments is when I joined. I wasn't too early. I wish I was there for Spider-Man. I really wish I was there for Spider-Man. I didn't know. Never heard of it until I joined, and I was like, why didn't I see like a post or anything about it? I really wish I was there for it. But yeah, that's about as early as I was, and that was their first year, right? 2021.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they were dropping in 2020, but to a select group, it was almost like a test run, and then they really started on New Year's Day of like 2021. I think when they opened it to the public. But yeah, it's just crazy how much it's already changed. You know, like even since November 2021, there were some cool collectibles, but just the amount of stuff and like the quality of them has gone up so much, and the app performs so much better. Do you guys remember just trying to get any of those golden moments, and the app was crashing, and I got an Elsa and an R2D2, and it literally took 25 minutes or something to get the Elsa, of me just clicking buy now.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So, and now like the drops are smooth. I know there's less people, but they've definitely built out the servers. So you can see them making improvements, and but yeah, that's really cool, man, to hear how you got into everything. And yeah, so I'm expecting you to have a really dope garage in the VVverse.
Hopefully. I still need to get my Aston Martin. That's one for sure I want. I don't know about the SR, but definitely the cheaper one.
Well, I can see you doing like virtual consultations in the metaverse, right? And then those consultations will allow you to do service in real life, kind of a thing, right?
Yeah, I could see, like, I wanted to do my own shop. I still do, but like bringing it to Web3, I can see it being virtual diagnosis, whole bunch of virtual stuff, automotive wise.
Can you imagine like an Iron Man type of feel where you come down and there's holograms and you're like looking at a motor in front of your client and you're saying, well, this is the problem, and you take this out. Yeah, exactly. You know? Yeah,
like
that'd
with
be
the AR
dope.
glasses, dude. I was just thinking about this earlier. With AR glasses, I think there can be like tons of possibilities. Like, because we can be watching virtually, and then whoever's at a car, they have the glasses on, and we can see what they're doing, and it's just like, okay, do this, do that. You know what I mean? There's tons of possibilities that way.
It's
but
like all those
still think
troubleshooting where they say, "Can you share your screen?" and then they walk you through. You can do that. Like, can you share your screen and what you see through your glasses, and then you can tell them, "Oh yeah, see that hose right there? It's severed. It needs to be whatever."
Yeah,
You can do all that.
Yeah. And then maybe adding on to that, there'll be a database out there with like, say, a design of an engine. And then that guy's looking at his motor right now. You can go pull that database and you can look at that engine while you're looking at him as well. And then you can also like figure out the problem in your metaverse while he's also showing you the problem in real life.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. No, that's a trip for sure.
So instead of looking at a book, you're actually looking at a 3D model in the metaverse. You know, I don't know.
No.
It'll happen, man. I'm a big time believer. It'll happen for sure. If it's not already out somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure they're testing. Guys, we have been on for a while.
Big.
You know, we this is like good stuff.
I know, right?
Yeah, D, are you still recording this stuff? Because I stopped.
Yeah, I don't. I don't stop recording until literally I'm the last one on the call.
Should I use this kind of stuff? Should I use some of this conversation? I mean, this is good
Except
stuff.
for Fro's little sneak.
No, man, I would never throw you under the bus. Never.
Yeah, I think because one thing that I'm seeing, I mean, I love long form content. If somebody has an hour-long interview, I'm loving it, but not everyone does. So with this video, I mean, the only thing is it takes time to go through and just watch it and cut it, but there's a lot of great 10-minute snippets. I mean, even just some mic drop, like Fro's mic drop earlier. You know, that could be an easy topical video that's 2 minutes long. So there's a lot here. Thank you for recording it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess I should have gotten permission from everyone, but I'm telling you now.
Well, no, I mean, we won't do anything with the footage unless you guys want us to. We're not like that. Yeah.
Oh,
Talk to the president, but I'm sure he'll be happy.
Well, I told him we've been in here for a while. He said keep going. So
that's awesome. I forgot he's awake. He's just on that duty.
He's heading to work or something.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, it's the weekend for him, isn't it? It's Saturday
morning.
Yeah.
Unless he works on Saturdays, but
oh yeah, Friday.
I work on Saturdays and Sundays.
No days off.
7 days a week. Seven days a week.
24-hour on call. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm probably gonna jump off soon. Like I said, I've been on 3 hours of sleep. So my flight was delayed yesterday, and so like I literally finished MC's episode at 3:30 in the morning. And we were like hoping Elon wouldn't like rug us because I always have problems uploading to Twitter. We still haven't uploaded to YouTube yet. Yeah. And we just kind of left it and just prayed that everything was good and it released at 6 o'clock with no problem. Because you can schedule the release on Twitter. Yeah. And so we have a higher grade version that we're going to release on YouTube later on tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you can upload that long of a video on Twitter. So
well, you got to have Twitter Blue to have it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If you decide to get the blue version, it's better to pay, like sign up for it on web, on an app,
the web.
on the because it's like $3 cheaper. If you were to do it on your phone, it's like I don't know, like $11.99 instead of $8.99.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apple.
You pay the Apple Store fees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So I made that mistake, and I looked after. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why is it? Oh, sorry. I was like, why the hell is it so much? I'm like, I'm paying for the same shit. But just.
Then I tell her I'm paying $8.99.
Yeah. Like, oh man, $11.99.
It's that Apple fee, man.
Yeah. But you don't get your blue check mark right away, but you get all the features as soon as you sign up for it.
Guys, I gotta jump off. I'm ready to pass out, but it was really a fun time hanging out with you all.
I think it's.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming on.
I enjoyed the conversation. And and I'm really excited of where the group's going. I was just chatting with Alex in our impromptu video chat that we had a few weeks back on how the vibe of the group is completely different, and I think Dee and Dimitri can hone in on that because they've been here for a while. That I really enjoy the way that the group is going now, and thank you guys. It's and I love all the people here now. We have so much people here.
Yeah,
It's
and
great.
really positive.
Yeah.
This-
So thank you.
This is a blessing for me. I mean, like I told you guys a couple weeks ago, I was very much in the corner, just kind of doing my own thing. And I was like, you know what? I want to get more involved because there's a lot of amazing people in the community, but I don't know any of them. And so slowly but surely, here we are. And just talking with Alex more. And then he introduces me to all you guys. And yeah, this has been a blessing. So yeah, I'm stoked for where this group is going. I didn't see all the other stuff. I just came in, and it's been a good vibe for the entire time I've been here. So yeah, and I look forward to getting to know you guys even more and creating together, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's fun. It's a good outlet.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Well, guys, I'm gonna clock out. Evolve. We will see you in the
All
morning.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
What time you doing that, Evolve? 8 or 9, you said?
9 in the morning tomorrow.
9 California
Yeah,
time.
I'll be up a little earlier. I'm probably gonna sleep for 5 hours. Be chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there for a little while because I gotta head into work half an hour after that.
Yeah. I do not work tomorrow, and even though I'm on call, I'm pretty sure the other guy is gonna handle it, so I will be there.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be there. So
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll try
appreciate
and
it.
get more people to come on in the morning. Wake them up.
I mean, I'll post it on there. I mean, on Twitter and stuff. So
We're gonna promote you, man.
I'm just
put
gonna
it.
just to be chilling,
Yeah.
I'll retweet it to whoever gets my tweets. So
There you go.
Same.
Yeah, I hope.
All right, WebV Collective. Good to see you guys, Dimitri. Always a pleasure. Dino, bro, Daniel. Right on, you guys. Aloha.
Have a good
all right,
night, guys.
you guys too.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Go on.
Bye.
Peace.
Yeah.
Deuces.